Hello and welcome back to DIY IT Department. In this session, we're going to go over with you network security. When we're talking about network security, we're talking about the security of your home network or small or medium-sized business network. Let's scroll over and we're going to go to Control Panel. And we are going to click on Network and Status right here. So this will bring up your main network and sharing center. You can also get to this by if you come down here to your computer and you click on that and go to network and sharing, it will bring up the exact same page. So if you notice, this kind of has a layout of how my computer is accessing the internet. It's going from, of course, my computer through my wireless router, which is Linksys, and then from there to the internet. If you're having any issues with your computer connecting to the internet, you should be seeing X right here. And what you can do is do a diagnose and repair. Click on that and it'll try to repair your connection. So if you scroll on down here, you see that we do have a public network and it's local and internet. And then our connection is wireless network connection. You can click here and say customize, and you can change it from public to private. And then hit next, and then that will change your setting. And then if you come up here, you can say view full map, and it should create a map for you. We'll give it some time and see if it creates that map for us. So down here you have some sharing discovery options. You can see that your network discovery, if you click this arrow here, it will drop this down for your options. When network discovery is on, this computer can see other network computers and devices and is visible to other network computers. Next, you have file sharing. This option allows you to share files with other people on your network. So you can turn that on or off. And then if we go to public folder sharing, remember when we were talking about in our public folders, how other people would have access to that, and that's how you can control different aspects of that as well. And of course you have your printer sharing, password protected sharing, and then your media sharing. Which on my home network I have DirecTV hooked up, and so I'm able to share content from my DirecTV to my computers or vice versa. If you come over here to the left, you'll notice that you can view the computer or devices that are on your network. And so you can see all the computers. There's the DirecTV I was talking about. Here is my wireless network. If you want to change settings on your wireless network, I highly suggest that you make sure that you have a password set up for your wireless network. There's several reasons why you would want to do that. One is it's going to protect your information from other computers that are accessing your network. Also, it's not going to allow people to cut into your bandwidth. And bandwidth is basically the speed of which your computer connects to the internet. If you have 5 or 6 people on your computer, or on different computers and on your network, then they're going to take up more bandwidth, and which is going to make your connection to the internet a lot slower. So if you right click on your device that you are connected to, you can go to properties or view device web page. We'll look at properties first. This is the internet connection, and then we have network devices. Of course, this is a Linksys. And then here is the IP address right there. If you come over here and go to view device web page, it's basically going to pull up a web page which is connected to the URL up here. It's going to connect that, and it's connected to the mainframe or the control panel of my Linksys wireless router. So I can come in here and change different things. If you don't know anything about your wireless network, there are plenty of resources out there for you to get resources from. So let's go on back out, and of course I was talking about the resources. What you can do is you can pull up the web page of the wireless router that you're using, and then you should be able to put your model or serial number in, and then this is my wireless router that I'm using right now, and you can go to user guide and actually pull up a full-blown user guide on your wireless router. So let's back on out of this and let's go over here. We have connect to a network, manage wireless network. So let's click on that. Here's all the wireless networks that I've connected to in the past. And if you do set up a password for your wireless network, you can always have your Microsoft Windows save that password so you don't have to enter it in every single time that you try to connect to the network. Especially if it's your home network, you want to be able to access it very quickly. Set up a connection on a network. You can come up here and choose a connection option that you would like and set that connection up. Manage network connections. If I click on that, here's the Linksys that I was discussing with you. If you right click on it and if you go to, you highlight it, right click it, and you can go to properties, hit continue, and then we're back to the sharing. Allow other network users to connect through this computer. So you have that you can go through. And you can also double click on it and it's going to bring up the actual connection to the wireless router. And you can see that internet, it is local, it's enabled, the media state is enabled, it's the Linksys ID, or the SSID is Linksys. So you can look at all this, and wireless properties, if you click on this, it's going to come up with some properties, and you can connect automatically when this network is in range, connect to more preferred networks if available, connect even if the network is not broadcasting, enable Intel connection settings. And then you can come up here to security, and this is where you can add your security for and your password for your network. So my security type is shared. Encryption, I only have one option there, and I can set up a security code for the network. So if we cancel that out, and I'm pretty sure that we've gone over pretty much all of this. Again, if you have any more issues or any more questions, please look down in the resource section. For those of you that, there are hundreds and hundreds of different wireless routers out there. You might not be using a Linksys router, so please check the website of your wireless router to get some further support on that. And this will be it for this session. We will see you on our next session. We will be discussing how to protect your information. So we'll see you then.